Hey guys, we're going to be talking about the 16.0.0 update. It involves the 3 new epic dungeons. They added 15 more vault chests, which you could see right here. They also disabled right clicking, so when you right click in the game, you can no longer, how should I say, you can't stop moving, or the right click menu doesn't appear, which is really nice. They added the vault chests. In my opinion, I think it was smart of them to add the vault chests. Of course, it's kabam, they want money. But at the same time, certain players might have been asking for more vault space. I know there's certain people who don't like making mules. I'm kind of one of those people. That's why I bought all the old vault chests. But now that they're not filled, I doubt I'm gonna get these ones because that would be a lot of money. But continuing on to the epic dungeons, which I guess everyone's kind of. Some people are in the now. They're in the knowing about it. Some people are left in the dark. But continuing on about it, there's the Deadwater Docks, the Crawling Depths, and the Woodland Labyrinth. God damn it. Alright. Recording. Okay. The Crawling Depths, the Woodland Labyrinth, and the Deadwater Docks. The Deadwater Docks are dropped from the Crystal Prisoner. It's 100% drop rate. As soon as you crack his crystal, he'll drop the portal. I mean, as soon as you kill him, sorry. He'll drop the portal. The Woodland Labyrinth is dropped from the Lucky Ent, who's a giant golden Ent, I guess you could say. I'll probably put a picture of him there in the video. The Crawling Depths are dropped from the Lucky Djinn, which is a golden Djinn who just, it's pretty much, imagine an Ent and a Djinn, and they're the exact same thing. They're just golden and bigger, and they do more damage. But they all, and the Djinn drops the Crawling Depths. Now, the Deadwater Docks, in the beginning of it, there's a door. That the door, you have to do a certain amount of damage and time to break it. And once you reach that threshold, the amount of damage, you can go fight the boss. The boss, personally, he's just, he sits in the middle. You go in a small, you have to find, sorry, you have to go, let's just talk about the dungeon in general. You have to go find the treasure room, but to find the treasure room, you have to walk around the dungeon a little bit. There's this water in the dungeon. It's like a dark purplish water. The water is kind of, it's worse than lava if you step in it. It does a lot more damage than lava. It does like 50s constantly. And there's also enemies there that when they die, or they'll just use that as a normal attack, they throw bottles at you, and when the bottles explode, the bottles, burst open and put water on the floor. The Woodland Labyrinth. Oh, sorry, Going back to the Deadwater Docks, the boss. Yeah, once you find the treasure room, the interesting thing about the Deadwater Docks is you actually have to find a portal and then go in that portal, and that's the boss room. The boss himself, he sits in the middle of the room and shoots a shotgun that are like cannonballs that do around 200 if you get hit by one. I was on my fully max defense Mystic, and they were hitting around 200 on me. He also has cages in his room, and parrots and stuff circle around. I don't necessarily know what they do. There's nothing on the forum so far. Oh, there's a crystal right there. I'll try and get to it. I haven't, yeah, like I said, I haven't really seen too much. I think this is it. Blah. Okay, I'll try and talk and do this at the same time. Okay, now the Woodland Labyrinth. The Woodland Labyrinth, I have it open right here. The little Woodland Labyrinth, the boss is the Mama Mega Moth. It has 3 phases. I've been in all of the dungeons so far, and oh shit, it's on a rock, isn't it? Oh, it's on a rock. That's dumb. Okay, but the bleh. Mega Mothra has 3 phases. Once you get to her, or should, yeah, okay. Her first stage is a it's like a little larva, I guess you could say. It's like a worm. You walk in the room and you're like, "Ew, what's that?" It's Mega Mothra. It's Mama Mega Moth. Sorry, it's Mama Mega Moth. You walk in the room, you kill her, and then she goes into her second phase, which shoots a shotgun of confuses. And just saying, I'll do a video on this probably tomorrow or in the future. Her shotgun can kill you very fast in her second stage and in her third stage. This is what it's saying on the forums right now. Upon switching to the third phase, it has enough potential to kill both an 8/8 Knight and a 6/8 at the same time. That means if an 8/8 Knight goes up and eats all of the shotgun, it can't eat all of the shotgun. It can only eat up to its death. And then if a 6/8 standing right next to it, then that 6/8 dies too. So this is the hardest epic dungeon there is, in my opinion, so far. It's very scary. To get to it, there's enemies, just like the normal enemies, but there's also these traps that are like little cactuses and like trees and bushes, and they do a decent amount of damage. They weaken you, and they paralyze you. So, along with all of this stuff, the boss itself is a pain in the ass. I died to it yesterday. Uh, Two other of my guildmates died to it. It's not a fun boss, to tell you the truth. I shouldn't say it's not fun. It's very dangerous. So, all that aside, it's a fun boss. I hope you guys find it. Have fun with it. Just don't be very cautious and do not bring a melee class. That's all I'm saying. And the crawling depths. Oh, page not found. What? Yeah. Okay. No, page not found. Okay, let's just talk about the crawling depths then. The crawling depths, they're just like the spider den. You go around and there's the spiders around that are attacking you. The little eggs once you break them. This dungeon's probably gonna be the longest to get to the boss out of all of them, because if you want to clear the eggs and stuff like that. But once you get to the boss, right before the boss room, there's these spider webs there that you have to break. I'd recommend breaking all of them, as they slow you down if you're trying to get out of the boss room. Once you get in the boss room, the boss, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, sorry, but the boss is a giant spider, of course. The boss will be standing in the center. Don't rush in right into the center. I'd hold off a little and go around breaking the eggs that it drops. Supposedly, my guild leader, Oblivion PO, got a claim from one of the yellow eggs, I think. I've been hearing talk about how the yellow eggs drop really rare drops. Of course, it's a rare drop, but all that aside, go in, break the eggs, and then fight the boss. And when you break the eggs, the boss gets weaker. It shoots less. It doesn't stop shooting forever, but it does shoot less. And going back to the final part of the update, which would be the equipment, there is the cutlass, the new cutlass, I should say, the new sword. There is the leaf bow, and there's the Doku no Ken, which is the new katana. One of my guildmates, Jacob, got the new Doku no Ken on the first day this update came out, which I thought was pretty cool. He got it on video, and if you want to check his channel, I'll put it in the description. But anyway, there's the Pirate King's cutlass, the leaf bow, and the Doku no Ken. The Pirate's cutlass does 184 to 231 damage, average around 207.5. Its range is 3.25, and its rate of fire is 120%. So it shoots very fast, and it's the fastest shooting sword out of all of them so far. The Doku no Ken is probably one of the higher DPS items in the game. It does 140 damage on average, 130 to 150 attack. Its range is 5.2. Its amplitude, amplitude 0.5, and its frequency is 1. That's weird. But it shoots a wiggly shot, and it does a lot of damage. I'll put in a link. I'll put a DPS calculator by Fifthful. Thank you for making that, just to give credit. You could check the averages of how much damage you'll be doing to certain bosses at a certain amount of time. So, like, if you compare them, it's a good item. So I'll show you. I'll put that in the description. But there's also the leaf bow, which is kind of an interesting bow. It shoots one shot. Oh, that's a pretty cool pixel. I'm on the forums right now, but it does 95 to 125 damage, 110 average, and its rate of fire is 150%. I compared this to the Doom bow, and it's actually surprisingly, if you're going against enemies that don't have a high defense, it does a lot of DPS. If you're going against Oryx, I'm pretty sure the Doom bow is a better choice. I'm not positive about that. But anyway, it's still a good bow. I'd personally use it. It's got a cool pixel too, so why not? But so those are the drops. The leaf bow drops from the Woodland Labyrinth. The Doku no Ken drops from the Spider Den, the Crawling Depths, and the Pirate King's Cutlass drops from the Deadwater Docks. And it all makes sense. But all in all, I think this is a pretty good update. I'd personally like them to fix some of the bugs, like when you go into Davy Jones, the keys are still there, or like get rid of the spam bots, please. But all in all, this is a pretty good update. I'm finally happy that there's something that can kill you other than O2 or a Tomb of the Ancients. So thank you for this update, Kabam. Keep on working keep up the good work, and I guess that's the end of the video. Thanks guys for watching.